What's going on, everyone? Chris from Pickdawgz.com here with the free pick in the Alabama versus Purdue college basketball matchup going down Thursday, November 13th, 2025. If you're looking for my best bets, the games that I love, head to Pickdawgz.com. Click the Experts tab at the top of the page. It's a great time to do it. We've got Week 12 college football action, Week 11 NFL. We got the NBA, we got the NHL, and we got college hoops all week as well. So make sure that you jump on board. Remember to use the promo code PICK at checkout, get 15% off your purchase. We also have our Inner Circle VIP services. Now, these aren't for everyone. They are for people who make big bets and for those with big bankrolls, those who are looking for more of a one-on-one type concierge style service to take their betting to the next level. Now, you can call or text the number on the screen, but just remember this is our most expensive premium product, so just keep that in mind before reaching out to the number. But if this is for you and you find out that it works, it's an awesome product and one that can assure you guys you're going to absolutely love. But let's get to this one between Alabama and Purdue. Probably the headline game on the card on Thursday, as you got the Alabama Crimson Tide coming into this one with a record of 2-0 on the year, 1-1 against the number after ending up with a 103-96 win in a headliner spot on the road against St. John's in their last matchup, while Purdue also 2-0 on the year, but 0-2 against the number after an 87-77 win over Oakland in their last game. Oakland, was a fiery bunch, and they gave Purdue all they could handle in that game, but it was still just another sort of business as usual game for Purdue, just getting the job done. They usually have a couple of those sluggish, performances early on in the year where maybe they should, win a lot more handily than they do in that game, but still managed to get the job done and now come into this game against the Alabama Crimson Tide. And it's a headliner spot for Purdue, but I think this is a spot where Purdue matches up pretty well, and I think they have some advantages here. Purdue right now, it's only 2 games into the season and against inferior competition for Purdue, but they are still first in the country in adjusted offensive efficiency, 43rd in defense. Alabama, 13th in adjusted offensive efficiency and 38th in adjusted defensive efficiency. And the point that I'll give to Alabama in that regard is that they do have the game against St. John's mixed in there as well. But these two teams profile very similar. They both take care of the basketball. They both hit the glass hard. Alabama, a better defensive rebounding team than Purdue, which is a little bit crazy since Purdue has a guy that's 7'4" in their front court and Daniel Jacobson. But the advantage that I think that Purdue has here that's going to loom large is continuity. You look at their returning production, top 25, just outside the top 20 in minute continuity from last year, while Alabama's just outside the top 140. That's not to say that they don't have guys coming back that can't help, but we've seen this is a Purdue team that has a ton of talent in their backcourt with Fletcher Loyer and Braden Smith. These guys can shoot, and they've got size in the front court that Alabama has, but not to the extent of having a guy like Daniel Jacobson at 7'4", a double-double machine from South Dakota State and Oscar Clough. Now, granted, he did that at South Dakota State in the Summit League, but maybe doing that in the SEC can be a little bit of a different ask, but I still think that, Purdue is a talented enough team to be able to score here. Purdue's defense has been solid through the first couple games. Again, I'm saying all of this, keeping in mind the level of competition that they've had on the other side, but they still shoot the ball really well. They're shooting over 40% from 3, and this is what Purdue likes to do. They're 38th in 3-pointers attempted and 3-point shot rate, 12th in terms of point distribution by way of threes. So if Alabama's not defending the 3, which was a problem in the past for this Crimson Tide bunch, that could hurt them against this Purdue team that's putting up 46.2% of their points from behind the arc. Purdue's defense also doesn't give up a whole lot of free throws, and I think that could be a big thing here, considering how well Purdue can shoot from the foul line, how well their guards can shoot from the foul line. I just think this is a spot where we're getting over a possession with Purdue here. I want those points in my back pocket, so I'm going to take Purdue here plus the 3.5, and that's going to be my free pick. But just a reminder, if you haven't already, make sure you're subscribed to our channel and smash that thumbs up. And if you're looking for my best bets, you can find those at Pickdawgz Premium. While you're Pickdawgz, check out our betting tools. They're 100% free. They're the best betting tools in the business, and tools that you want to make sure that you have in your back pocket when you're making your best bets for the day's action. Thanks for watching. See you guys soon.